What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wale. I'm back on the SBM podcast. I'm here with my co-host,
Teammate Jita.
and then we're here with a special guest, Vice President Riri. Indeed, Scheme. We're back with
Wingstop Wednesday.
Wingstop Wednesday.
Yeah, so today we're doing a mental check. All right, so, basically, we're here every Wednesday, but we're trying to have some real, honest conversations just to check in with ourselves. We want to just talk about how we're navigating college, our ambitions, our relationship, our identity, everything like that. So before we get started, though, we gotta talk about our foods. And Wingstop, of course, if you're watching, sponsor.
Let's get right, man.
Let's get straight into it. All right, to start it off, I'm trying something new today. I never had a chicken sandwich from Wingstop.
What?
So I got me a chicken sandwich. The flavor is Cajun. And then I also got me, some seasoned fries with a hot honey rub, and I got me some 6 wings. I believe it's a new one that they put out. I think it's called a sweet garlic hot honey.
Yeah.
Of course, we got water, we got tea, and then I really wanted to get that saucy sriracha hot honey, but it's not there no more. So
limited time, man.
I apologize,
y'all. That was sad, bro. I obviously got the fries, hot honey. Come on, man. You know that's a necessity. We went back to the chicken tenders. There should be mango habanero chicken tenders, and then we got 10 wings. I'm a bit hungry today. We got the hot honey, of course, and then the same, what's it called? Sweet garlic hot honey.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We're gonna try it out for real, and let you know how it tastes, man. Gary,
I got me some Domino's. I got pizza.
Yeah. With no bev.
A very simple delight. No Wingstop for me though, but next time though.
Next time.
Indeed.
You got no bev. We got our bevs with no straw. Wingstop, you gotta lock in on that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even blame. Yeah, no, it's Wingstop's fault for real. Not even, because today was just whatever was going on outside today, bro. Can't happen again. Can't happen again, bro. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get straight into it.
Let's get straight into it. All right, y'all. First question. What are y'all trying to focus on mentally or just overall?
I think right now I'm trying to focus more on my self-discovery. I think for the past 2 years I've been so fixated on my professional growth, also just improvement in general. But through that, you also kind of have to find yourself, find your enjoyment, find the stuff that you really love. I think I kind of lost that. If these guys know, man, I used to play basketball all the time. I haven't touched the basketball at this school since November. That is not, that's unheard of for you like me sometimes. So just getting back to doing the things that I love, but then being able to mix the two together. So still improving, still like evolving, but then also still doing the things that I love that keep me, me. You know what I mean? So yeah.
For me, I'd say currently what I'm trying to focus on is I think to add on to what Wale was saying, like with self-discovery, but more specifically with self-love. Because I think when you think about professional development, where you want to be, a lot of times you don't look at where you are right now. So trying to focus on right now, living in the moment, treasuring memories. You don't lock in with life currently; it'll pass you by. I think trying to lock in a few loose pieces, structure-wise, in my life, but obviously school, faith.
Self love for sure. I do mess with that one. I think for me, mentally at least, I'm trying to figure out how to balance everything. You know what I mean? I feel like these past 2 years I've signed up for a lot, which I don't mind. You know, I get to meet a lot of new people, be involved in a whole bunch of different things. I can I've been making creative events. It's been going well. Hopefully it can continue years forward, you know what I mean? But sometimes it just comes to a point where like you have a lot to do every single day. You might wake up 6 a.m. or 7 or 8 a.m., go to class, and then you don't even get back to your crib until like maybe 10, maybe 11. And if you commute, it's even worse, like OJ over here. So, just trying to figure out how I can balance everything. Um, I might take this information and hopefully, not do as much next year. Who knows though? I feel like me as a person, I always like to be involved and always be doing something. So when I have that time when I'm just not doing anything, I feel like I'm lazy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So definitely trying to find that balance for real, and then also like making time to go to the gym,
yeah.
making time to just go and see my family on the weekends, stuff like that. So it's really just time management and the balance and hanging out with my friends and being able to be that person for someone who needs me to be there instead of just being busy.
Yeah.
So that'd be my response to that. But I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, do you guys feel like you're chasing success or running from failure in life?
I would say if you ask me this question my senior year or freshman year, I would definitely say like running from failure.
Hmm.
Um, for sure. I don't know. I used to see just failing as a bad thing. Like if you were if you got to know, like let's say I had the mentality of how we're all like applying for jobs and stuff like that, right? Internships, even boards, all that.
Mm.
And I got to know back then. I would dead think I was a failure, bro. I was like, oh, you, I was a useless you. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what I used to think, and that also just tracks back to the self love thing, but also just the fact that now I put myself in a position in which if there's a no, there's a reason why there was a no, right? And I feel like with that, my mentality has changed to we're chasing a form of success that isn't universal, right? It's my form of success, right? Do I know what that is fully? Not too much. I mean, obviously, as a family nigga, making sure my family's right. That's success in my opinion. Um, but yeah, I think now I've changed mentality, and that just all came from putting myself first, man. Making sure I love myself, bro. Making sure I have God right there as a priority,
Mm.
and He's getting me right, man. And that's success for me, man. That's the path that we on. Good
I feel
question.
like personally for me, I feel like it's a mix of both. Um, in terms of not having too high of a high or too low of a low. So it's like a balance of like back and forth. Not really like a cat and mouse per se, but definitely more. But all hindsight, like speaking, I think that it's not universal. It's more so like standards that you have for yourself.
Mhm.
So your eyes put to someone else successful, having the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So definitely depends on the perspective. Personally, it's like a mix of both.
Mm. That's a really good question. Feel like you're chasing success or running from failure. I feel like, hmm, I would say right now, in this point of time, I feel like I'm chasing success. Obviously, when Wale was talking about, freshman year, I was afraid of failing, yada yada yada. If I got a rejection, it'd be like the end of the world, right? Um, for me, if you watch the last episode, then you would know, running from failure is for me at freshman year was like, okay, am I gonna meet the standard of where my sister is? But now chasing success is like, all right, now I'm trying to be a go getter. Now I'm trying to get whatever I want, whatever's on my mind. I'm trying to go get it. If it's a job, I'm trying to go get it. If it's money, I'm trying to go get it. If it's
Get out the mud,
you,
man.
you know, you know, if it's I'm trying to move somewhere, I'm gonna go get it. If I'm trying to go on a trip, I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So right now it's just chasing success and making sure that I'm able to bring others with me. That's basically it. That's basically it.
Paving the way.
I wouldn't really say paving the way. I would say I just want to I just want to help others. I
Uplift,
just I
uplift
just
others,
want
isn't
to
it?
uplift. I just want to help others, bring them with me, or maybe they bring me with them. If anything, that's what I would want.
Yeah.
Right now, is that more focused to like peer, like your peer group?
You know, it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be. I know people who are like 28 right now who, I might talk to here and then. You know what I mean? They might tell me about this opportunity that they're trying to do. Maybe like start a new job or start a new company. And they tell me about it and maybe it's interesting to me and maybe I just want to help that company grow. You know what I mean? That's just one example, but that can go for anything. Anything at all. Anything at all.
I think it's beautiful to be at a point where we have the experience that we do have, and it's not even that much. Like let's like for it's not even
Oh,
that
for sure.
much for real. But like to say that we're able, like like freshmen, sophomores, or even some of our peers can just look at you and say, or ask you a bunch of questions about anything really, like whether it's career or just life in general. I think that's I don't know, I think that's a real privilege, Brad, and I don't think I don't think any of us really take that for granted at all, man. Being able to help others, I think that is a form of success. Like seeing other people succeed puts a smile, like puts a real smile on my face. Like
No,
all
that's so real.
32, like damn, like he really went and got it, man.
No, that's so
He
real.
really went and he got it, bro, or she got it. Like you know what I mean? Like that stuff is amazing.
I got a question though.
Hmm.
You ever feel like that's subjective though? Like happy to see other people win, but what if it's like them winning reward like that?
Oh,
Like
um,
what you thought that was gonna be you.
N-
Like
and
I
you helped somebody go and get what you wanted.
it was more so like you thought you were gonna get it too. It was going
Oh,
but
well. It
they
was
got
going
it and you
well.
didn't. I
Yeah.
personally would never be mad at that.
yeah, I
Mm.
sure.
I would never be yeah, I would never be mad at that. Never be mad at that.
So, yeah,
Um
beautiful.
like even like right now I have mentees, right? And every day if I open LinkedIn and I see they make a post and they got this job opportunity that they were talking about, or they get to go to Chicago or New York and it's something that I sent them and they thank me. It's not really like me personally, I don't even want the thanks, the thank you. I'm really just doing it because I just thought of them. You know what I mean? Like to me, in my head, I just try to. I don't even know. Like I feel like I I I do a lot of things for other people, but the thing is, I don't really want anything in return.
Mm.
Yeah,
And I don't even know how to describe that. Um, I guess it might be weird to say, but
I mean, you wouldn't be grateful for anything that you do get in return if you're expecting something.
yeah.
My dad always told me that. Like, let's say you were expecting something, you did something for somebody and you were expecting a return, and they said, well, maybe they owe you money, right? They give you only $2. What if they worked really hard for those $2 to give you? And you're just like, no, you owe me $8 more. Mm-mm. If you weren't expecting anything, you're gonna take the 2 and be like, yo, I appreciate you, thank you so much. Walk off. I mean, you're not expecting it because you. I mean, at the end of the day, I did it because it's joy for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a real joy. But even not even just like with opportunities like that, right? Like when you're, I think we've all gotten to a point where sometimes like just helping somebody else through an issue or like maybe they're having a bad day, you're just able to like. I remember there's an instance, right? There was there was somebody was just talking, right? It just sounded like they were having a very a rainy day. You know what I mean? Like it was a rainy day. Just being able to just be like, yo, don't worry, just encouragement. Like there's a rainbow coming soon, bro. It'll never flood. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It'll never flood. The rainbow is there, bro. Like I promise you. Stuff like that really just it hits deep, man.
All right. I mean, on that note, since we're still on mental check, right? When do you guys, or when was the last time you guys felt present, like for real, for real? And if you want, I can start it off
Present,
if
like
you want. Yeah. And when I say present, I mean like if you guys don't know, we are all involved in a whole bunch of different things. We're all full-time students. Some of us drive to campus. We're in student organizations. We have jobs. We do a lot. You know what I mean? For me, the last time I felt present, I'm not gonna lie, it was probably abroad,
Mhm.
which I feel like it's kind of like a gimme. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that was the last time for me, which is probably like a little over a month now. But yeah, when I was abroad, it was just I had a whole bunch of freedom. I had a whole bunch of independence. I didn't have a stress in the world except for like my finals, which is at the end of that actual semester. But now when I come back to campus, and I had this conversation with people while abroad who actually still attend this school and they went abroad at the same time. We were having this conversation like I'm not looking forward to going back to all of my commitments. You know what I mean? My 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 schedule, my student organizations, all the meetings I have to do, all the people I have to talk to every single day
Mm-hmm.
because of everything that I signed up for. Me personally, I'm never gonna complain about what I signed up for, but it's just the all the commitments can be daunting. You know what I mean? And time after time after time, it can just be a lot to handle. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm getting at. Sometimes I'm not trying to get to that point where I burn out, but that's where I'm at right now. But that last time was definitely about like a little over a month ago.
Um, it's kind of tough. I'd say I like to think about the future a lot. I like to future proof as much as possible. So I don't know. I just like to do things, make sure I'm hustling and bustling. Like, I mean, I don't like to have nothing to do. You know what I mean? Like, I like to stay busy. What is rest? You know what I mean? What is it? Nah, you don't do that though. You have to rest absolutely. But I'd say the last time I truly felt present was when I did my 3 day no food fast. I remember I tried doing that
Mm.
before, right? It was in January. I remember I tried doing that before, like when we first started school. Oh my goodness, bro. I remember going to a NABA meeting and I ate food, but I couldn't do it.
Yo, that was so funny.
I ate food. I couldn't do it, but then I had to really just lock it because there was a reason for that, right? I was thinking too far ahead and I wanted things like now. You know what I mean? But patience is a virtue, literally. Patience is a virtue. It's a fruit of the spirit. And when I was doing it, I couldn't think about the future, Brad. I literally physically had to think about the now. Like, how am I, like, what can I do, like, right now to
Mhm.
fill this hunger? You know what I mean? And I learned so much about how important it is to rest, how important it is to have patience, how important it is to just live in the now, bro. So I'd say then, and then also someone of the summer, unlike some of these youths, bro, I ain't had no energy, you know what I mean? So I had to, I was sitting there thinking about, okay, what can I do now? Just what can I do at this moment right now? Not to just help myself in the future, but like right now, what can I do to help myself? What can I do to better my mental health, my physical health, spiritual health, all of that. question though.
I think in terms of like present, like I have like a few glimpses. Like I'll have a few glimpses. I'm really right here in this moment, in this like this moment in time.
Mm.
Right. The last time I had that was earlier this semester, first day of school. I hadn't been to school in like a year. That felt like freshman year all over again. I'm seeing people. I'm like, whoa, I forgot how this feels like because I haven't been on campus for all because of my stuff like that. And whenever I was on campus, it was for an event, so it was like a different vibe. So just seeing it, I was like, damn, I'm a college student and I'm in college in Minnesota at the University of Minnesota.
Mm.
Blessed, bro.
I look, you think
I could walk again.
Real.
I was walking,
beautiful.
no
Yeah.
crutches. Like I was like, I'm walking freely, and I'm walking amongst other people.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own destination, but it's like, damn, wow.
You look, you lived in the pavilion, bro. We had to think of the now.
Happy.
We didn't see nobody, bro. We had to live in the now, bro. All we had was each other, man.
Happy.
I'd be
No.
low key missing it sometimes. Peace, quiet.
No, that's so real.
The train track.
Peace, quiet. Don't forget to always protect your peace. Motto of the day.
Happy was a time, bro. When I had my most fun though, not just with the guys, but also like when Nava came through. You see right here, so I never.
You never laughed so like loud in my life. He was
So I was geeked, bro.
overly geeked.
Come on, nobody was ever in the crib, bro. Really? Yeah.
Would you ever run it back?
Where? Running back Nava?
Yeah, do like corporate relations or like.
Oh no. Oh no
or
no no.
Secretary.
No. Wow, declaration here.
I'll put it on the spot.
No. This is great. So basically, right?
It's not. It's
On behalf of 2026 to 2027, I'm hereby declaring. Where am I coming back to? I can't come back. No, but realistically though, I think a lot of us should have the same mentality too. Let the little youths get up, bro. Not the little, you know what I mean? Like, let the youngins like get up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to take space. Also, they're compy, so at the end of the day, I'd still be competing. But there's no reason for me to compete because, come on, bro. Like, they're trying to get up, they're trying to develop, and I've done enough. I've done enough, bro. Senior year, oh, get me out of here, man.
I totally agree, but I just want to touch on the fact that we're saying that now just low-key makes us feel old. I ain't gonna lie.
It's true.
Very, very true.
Remember when we were still? It was all three of us. It was three of us, and then Gucci. Remember when we went to the Deloitte event?
Mm-hmm.
Got me a free Naba shirt on, bro.
That's so funny.
Was this Simone? Salome?
Shalom.
A group of guys.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, I remember that same exact story when you were saying it. Remember we were wearing text. I had a do-rag, and then we were like, they're doing headshots, and we're like, nah.
Yeah, Regan was there, bro.
I know.
We all came.
Gotta get trimmed.
saw-
Cyrus was taking the picture.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I still have the pictures too, man.
Wow, that's a crazy day. Speaking of Shalom likes to play basketball, and we recently just had the All-Star weekend, the NBA All-Star weekend.
What a transition.
The NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch Black Figures, the Nava podcast, you know the first episode we had a whole segment about the All-Star weekend.
We did.
So we want to bring it back for this one. You know what I mean?
What exactly? Like
Man, Don't even get me started.
The entire thing. No, All Star Weekend this year. Although I didn't watch it live,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely watched it back, of course.
What'd you watch? What'd you watch it on?
Hmm?
What'd you watch it on?
I watched the highlights, bro.
YouTube,
You
bro.
watch Flight?
Oh, of course.
I watched Flight.
Of course, bro. You have to watch Flight.
Oh, bro.
Either Flight or Chris Move. Shout out Chris Move. Shout out Flight Reacts, man. But now I'm not gonna lie. All the other stuff after it though, like the LeBron, the Michael Jordan,
The D-book.
the KD, and the Twitter.
KDF files.
There's a lot going on. But what specifically do you want to touch on though? The game
Oh
itself
my
or like
goodness.
everything?
Low-key everything. I'll start here. Should we go topic by topic, or should I just talk about everything right away? I'll talk about everything right away if I need to.
Merch, was it okay? Let me know. Like, did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Like,
All right.
what's up?
The game, like the actual basketball game format,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. Like I didn't think when I watched the highlights that it was gonna be like that. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll see how it looks. I'll see how it's feeling. You know, it was cool. It was cool. The first game, it was there were two USA teams, one world team. One of the USA teams versus world was the first game, right? Wemby came out there going hard. I was like, okay, so merch people are actually trying in this All-Star game. I was like, all right, bet. Okay, that was cool. And then I think the USA team won on like a buzzer beater or overtime or something like that, right? Then there was the other USA team versus the old heads, like basically the Olympic team. They played, Olympic team won, then they went back and forth, yada yada, there's championship, whatever, right? The format was cool. I feel like just like the old head USA team, they played like 3 games in a row, so obviously they were gonna lose that last game, like the championship game. But I mean, if they can figure that out, you know, it'd probably be a little bit better. But I want to touch on the fact that the world team, if Luka actually tried,
Luka even played? Did he even play?
I think he played for like maybe less than a
it was like 5.
Luka played for a very short time. I don't even think he scored. Jokic, I don't even know if he was in the game. Giannis, he's hurt or something like that.
Yeah.
If he was in the game too, if Giannis, Jokic, Shea was in there, Luka and Wemby, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think USA would have beat him. I think World would have won that, the whole thing. If people actually tried, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They have a very deep squad. The world is only getting more and more compy. I think the youths you just named just now are literally the top 5 in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Shea, in no particular order. Jokic, Luka, Shea, Giannis, Wemby. Top 5. I don't think that's
you could. I've heard arguments for Ant at 5. I've heard.
I just can't do it.
But I personally am putting Wemby above him.
Yeah, I just can't do it. Not yet. No, but Ant is one of them ones though. Not for sure. He's 6th. He has to be 6th. I don't think there's anybody really. There's nobody who's really like. When you think about a nig who's so energetic, who just has like that
it factor.
Yeah, that face of the league when it comes to the court, like off the court, the guy is low key. Yeah. He's low key my nuts, but when it comes to on court, like the way he like carries himself, he's one of the ones for sure. But I'm just thinking like the dominance from the other guys that we see on either both sides of the ball or just offensively. I don't know, man. We'll see this playoffs though. These playoffs are going to be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the All-Star game, I think, honestly, it's just starting to... The format was, in my opinion, I think it was pretty cool. At first, I wasn't really jacking it because I'm like, oh, here we go again, bro. Adam Silver, you're tweaking, bro. But I think it all comes down to if youths would just try. I don't think there's any format that'll really give... There's not going to be a format that forces youths to try. It has to come down to them. They want to play basketball at least a mid-level. They don't have to play at a high level. Which, I mean, we saw, like, they were, Loki, some of them were trying. I remember Wemby was getting mad, bro. Like, damn, like, we not winning nothing, bro. Like, you know, he was getting real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was that switch. He didn't watch that switch. Ball watching too much. That's what he be doing.
I think he just started to take an L on the first day. Nobody watches the celeb game. Nobody watches the dunk contest, or nobody cares for it, or it's just trash. Let's be real. And the 3-point contest is a 3-point contest. You know what I mean? I think I mean, Dame winning it is looking kind of crazy to me because the guy's coming off an Achilles injury.
He's not even.
He hasn't even played a game
Yeah,
yet.
he's
Not
even-
this season.
He hasn't fully. Yeah.
How do you lose like as a? You think it's fatigue?
I don't even know, bro. It's shooting. They're shooting a basketball. I think he's just an amazing shooter, bro.
So if you win, right, you automatically get like
You get a trophy and do you get paid?
Some money.
You get
Yeah, you get
placement
paid.
for the next year's 3-point contest.
No.
'Cause how did he?
You still like either get asked or you opt in or something like that.
Because how did he? He hasn't even taken like.
No, I think he might have. He should have asked.
He-
Unless he
he
got
probably
invited.
asked.
Oh
He
shit.
probably said like, "Hey, I'm good to shoot if I can do it.
I'm good
You
to
know,
just
I'm trying to still get involved, everything
Did
like
he
that."
win
That's
it
all
last-
he does
Did he win
though.
it last year?
I think didn't
I don't know who won it, but I know he's
D-Book
won
win it
3
last year?
times.
Yeah. You know they're saying next year is gonna be Steph, Clay, Dame,
D-Book,
Clay?
yup.
No, it's not gonna be Clay.
Clay wants to.
Clay shooting what?
They said invited. They invited.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but it's different in game compared to them just shooting the basketball.
Come
Those
on.
are the
Like,
greatest shooters in the
I
world.
feel like bring like people that actually like deserve that are shooting like a high clip, like the Con Knupples.
He played.
Maybe I don't know about a Cooper Flag, but like
Heck no.
Can we
Like
talk
a
about why
Nikhil?
Bobby Portis was in there?
Mike Portis shooting 40 though.
Oh, bro, did you see him shoot? I don't want him in
better
there.
in-game shooter. There's no adrenaline.
Hey, shout out to Miami Heat. You know we won the dunk contest again, bro. Like that's what we do.
Bro, that was the only one I didn't watch.
There's nothing else we can do.
See, the dunk
Can we
contest-
talk about that dunk contest? Hey, right now, NBA, if you're listening,
Scratch it.
if you're actually no, yeah, NBA, if you're listening, right, in order to actually get views for the dunk contest and actually have names to participate in the dunk contest, you gotta pay them.
Yeah, you gotta put some money on that.
I'm not gonna lie. If you want like a LeBron or an Ant, you gotta at least put 5 for them to consider it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about 5 million. But like realistically,
I don't think LeBron would do it for $5 million.
realistically, I don't think the NBA is gonna pay him. And when I say like 5 million, I mean like you gotta like secretly pay them 5 million for them to participate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now, if we're talking about NBA setting a price for the winner, if you set it at 3 mil, 2 mil, you know, you might get like a Jalen Johnson to participate or something like that. A Jalen Johnson might win, you know, that could be entertaining to watch. You got to set the bar a little bit higher. You know what I mean?
Or just scratch it and do a one-on-one tournament. See what these guys is on about.
A one-on-one
bro.
tournament. But
Just like Unrivaled.
I was also thinking about that. But the thing is, a lot of these, like their egos,
They're scary.
they're very, very high. If you see Jalen Johnson beat KD in a one-on-one, everybody gonna say Jalen Johnson better than KD now.
But that's why KD, you know,
I don't think he
you
would
think
do
KD gonna run from the smoke?
it.
He gotta. If you lose, bro.
If you lose, he
I don't
lose.
think
but
KD's the
everybody
type.
gonna say
I
they
think
better.
KD's a one-on-one player. I don't think he's the type to like to run. I think LeBron wouldn't do it.
I mean, we see him doing it open runs all the time though.
One-on-ones.
No, that's 5-on-5.
Or just drill work, you know.
No, drill work. Like I remember when the USA team would do it. There's
Kobe
this-
and
Oh, yeah,
Kyrie.
that's true.
oh my goodness! There's
That's
this
true.
one vid. I think it was like 2016.
They were super.
2015.
They were. It
They
was
were
PG, Victor Oladipo,
King of the
KD.
court. KD was hooping these.
KD was. They were all hooping D book, dude.
Imagine the King of
They
the
have
Court.
a. Nah, man.
Never
Imagine having
bad.
King of the Court at the All-Star game.
Just a bunch of yeah. King of the court would be fire.
But the thing is, for them to actually do that,
Put money
they
on
gonna have to NBA gonna have to pay them even more,
it. Yeah, it's the
even
bread.
more to do it.
Bread's
No,
a-
but it's like it's gonna be for people who are not in the. Wait, I feel like it'll be better to do people who are not playing in the All-Star game, right?
No.
Yeah, but then you're not gonna get the
Won't get the
stars that
names.
you want.
No, but
know
like
what
you
I
have like snubs, like a few people that didn't get on there, like
I want to see a
mean?
Tyrese
What,
Maxey.
Trey?
Tyrese Maxey got on there though.
Yeah, I know, but
He-
I would
he
want.
did get in there.
I'd want him to be in the
like
one-on-one.
a Trey Young or like a Cooper Flag or like a
You and Cooper Flag, bro.
Hey,
What is
Cooper Flag?
you and Cooper Flag,
Cooper
bro?
Flag is the truth, bro. Huh? Before AJ DeBosa and them come in,
No, those guys are good. No, those guys are good.
Caleb Wilson.
Darren, although he doesn't play.
Now, but I'm saying like get all the snubs, play in the 1v1.
Go ahead and do the three-way, bro.
Y'all saw how KD was not getting any type of buckets. Head was not in the game, bro.
Yeah,
That's him.
his head was all over
That's him.
Twitter on the bench.
He was getting allegations. He was worried about them allegations, bro. which I don't even think are allegations. I think it's the truth.
I think it's the truth, bro. When you see Jabari play, I don't think KD was lying.
If you want to know what he said, bro, just go on Twitter, NBA Twitter, and search up search up KD. Literally,
You seen that clip? They literally play whoever offense on Alperin.
yeah.
Colin Knople does the same move twice, 3 possessions in a row before they call timeout. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? It's that like I don't know something about some overseas players that are all offense. They can't play. Don't
Hey, who's the overseas player that got drafted 2024?
Zachary Ricochet.
Who?
The first pick.
Yeah, the first pick.
Zachary Ricochet.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know, man.
From 2020, it's 2023 and 2025. Beautiful. They're balling. 2024. I don't even know what name he just said. I'm not gonna lie.
He was supposed to get traded.
Is it Alexar?
I thought it was Sar, but he was number 2.
He was number 2.
Alexar is decent.
He's decent this year. Last year he had a very bad year.
One person is Brandon.
Low-key, nobody remembers that class.
Unforgotten class, bro.
Class got to get scrapped.
I mean, I feel like you can see that, and you can low-key like correlate that with college too. It's like some years you got some like hitters, and some years you got some down years.
And think about it, it's not even college. Like those guys are from overseas. Like we didn't see them play.
I'm saying college, like college class. Like
yeah,
you look at class of 2027, and no shade to 2028, but hey, bro, something happened, bro. That was a down year. I think so, bro. But like 2029, they got some hoopers at the rec.
Oh, what's about here?
I thought you were talking about like
in general.
No.
Those in college right now.
Talking about
starting five.
Stay tuned though. March Madness, 5-on-5 tournament, SBM coming soon.
Man, I wish I could play, bro.
Pretty much already solidified. More details on that next month. Woo! The All-Star game was something though. This food is something. How do you feel about this? The sweet honey? What? The heart? What? Sweet garlic hot honey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a little bit too sweet for my liking. It's a little bit too sweet for my liking.
Sweet, man.
I wish they just added the saucy sriracha hot honey on the actual menu. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to bring these wings home because I'm not in my sweet feeling right now. You know what I mean? I'm on my salty, so I'm gonna eat my fries.
Savory.
Oh
my gosh.
Are you struggling?
No, I didn't get to do it. I was looking thinking about getting what I got last time. Bad idea. My stomach is shrinking.
Should we talk about the Heat real quick or nah?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? Talking about you contenders and whatnot. I mean, there's time, right?
In the beginning of the year, playing amazing basketball. Everybody was getting involved. Norman Powell, I mean, he was an all-star. Bam, just did not start well at all. Tyler came back, just wasn't the same. Yeah, I don't know. It's just when your team just can't make shots. It's just especially threes. Like in this league now, you got to be able to hit the 3 ball at a high rate, man, a high clip, right? Especially for the amount they shoot it. Gotta hit. Defensively, we're still sound, but just can't get buckets. All comes down to Bam, in my opinion. I think if he plays better, Miami Heat are better. Doesn't anyway. And also playing Khalil Waremore.
Are y'all over 500?
Yeah, but it's like we'll be 500, go over it, then back to 500 again. It's like we're in play-in purgatory.
That's every year.
Every year, ever since. I don't even like we made it from the play-in.
You talking about the Pistons?
Pistons are still number 1.
Are they contenders or are they like
frauds? You think they're frauds?
Katie's not a fraud. Katie's never been a fraud, actually. Katie's never been a fraud.
No, he's never been a fraud.
I think his team has been. His team was horrible.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
You remember that game?
him himself has never really been a fraud.
Remember that game against New York?
One game.
It was an elimination game. Jalen Brunson started torching.
He
They
couldn't
couldn't
get
get
back.
anything.
You're right. He couldn't get back. But then Asar got his ankles took. You remember that?
He couldn't help that shit, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but like, think about
They
it.
they should have won that game.
That was their first time in the playoffs. You're going up against an experienced team.
That's very true.
It is what it is at the end of the day. But I think this year they might get right.
I think they're in a heat situation. They need a solid big. I think Jalen Duren should be a power forward. I don't think he's there. Should be a center.
Wasn't he an All-Star too this year?
Yeah.
He's been playing great basketball, man. They all have. What about the Timberwolves? I know there's a lot of Timberwolves fans out there. Got rid of Rob Dillingham for Ayu Dosunmu, who I think is pretty good at basketball. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't believe in the Wolves. Okay, I shouldn't say it like that.
You say this every year. We get farther than y'all.
No, I only say that because Julius Randle was on the team, and I just know who Julius Randle is because he played against the Heat on the East Side for the Knicks, and
Julius Randle has
put
been.
X on that.
Julius Randle, he's been in his prime.
You know what's so mad about
compared
that?
to the years before.
You guys will say that.
Like
he was
not on the Timberwolves.
He was All NBA third team on the Knicks, 13. We packed him up nicely. But like they people continue to say that about Randall, and like when the high is high, like it's high, but the lows are very very low. I'm telling you, and you guys see that every year. Right?
He tries to
we
be
do
too
see
cute,
that
bro.
every year. We do see that every year.
He tries to be too cute. He be playing pretty boy basketball.
But when he's high, he's high.
You can't get. That's like what you.
I don't know, but I do think they can pull off a couple upsets. Sure. I think they do give, other than the Spurs, they give OKC some issues. I think Ant just likes to lock in when he sees those things. You know, Chet. He's got a real motor. He's got a real motor.
It's a rivalry. I'll call that a rivalry.
What, Ant versus Shea?
Like OKC versus Timberwolves in general.
I wouldn't call that a rivalry
Until
the Timberwolves like
beat them.
Until we start winning.
You gotta beat them.
We can't even beat the Rockets for real.
If you look at the history,
we can't beat Dylan Brooks.
We beat them first, right? We beat them first. Then they came back. They got better.
Yeah, but I think just the way they're currently constructed and the way they're going to be good for a very long time, you can call it a rivalry until the Timberwolves get them out of there. I think the Nuggets. I think you can say Nuggets. Wolves is a rivalry because they keep going back and forth, and I know Jokic just hates Rudy Gobert, and I know Ant goes crazy against. You know what I mean? I know Jokic just hates that. Every time Jokic sees him, it's a 60-point triple double, damn near. That's actually unreal.
That is so true.
I think the reason being is because I think that depoy. I think that was a fake depoy.
Fake depoy for Rudy. Oh, yes,
he had the LeBron method. Hey, I just need you to switch it up.
What?
It's easy to sweep up like place if it's all like in one corner. You
just gotta go and alter the.
You gotta clean it up.
Yeah. No, I mean I don't know. I'd say that's more of a robbery than anything else. Lakers, I just don't think they're good enough. Houston, they're obviously having some KD issues.
It's more. I think it's more so coach than KD though.
You're
gonna say that about Ime Udoka? He got you guys.
He's a top coach.
Yeah, but like coach. I think right now he's tweaking it a little bit. It's like you brought KD for what? Like you got
no, but like no. With the current roster they have right now, Amen Thompson's got to get a jumper. Alperen Şengün got to be better. There's just a lot going on with that.
I think Tari Eason is the only solid one, and I think they should have kept Cam.
He wasn't even playing.
Because he was injured and he was getting no tick, but he's solid,
getting no
though.
tick, bro. Like, who's he gonna play over? Reed Shepherd? Reed Shepherd, look, he can get buckets.
He's undersized. He's like Rob.
A way better version. Let's be real.
But it's because Rob is more of a shooting guard, though. Would you say?
But he's 6 foot. I'm sorry, man.
They're both 6 foot.
But Reed just plays better. I don't know what it is, bro. I mean, we even saw that at Kentucky.
We saw Kentucky.
We saw that
Reed
Kentucky
disappeared, bro. He was ducking from the smoke.
Nah, they both were.
No,
you see how Providence? You see how Providence was smoking them? March Madness is actually so beautiful. March Madness is beautiful because you saw how Providence, that one what's his name, Jack Gorky, was just flagging them nicely.
I think it was Oakley.
Oakland. You're right. It wasn't Providence. It was Oakland.
Mm.
Just flagging them nicely.
I was so
bro.
hurt, bro. I was so hurt for Rob.
We watched it.
Mm.
We literally watched
I
it
was
at
like,
Huntley
damn.
House. Those niggas just couldn't get back.
Who do y'all think got it this
Wait,
year?
wait. He was on Duke, right?
He was on Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Him, Reed, Kentucky.
Who y'all got winning it this
That was a sad game. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wow. I was watching. I was like, wow.
year? Where was all that Iowa?
They're getting smoked, bro. This one guy would just come off of pin downs. Phew. Like Jimmer Fredette in his prime. Crazy. Who's got winning it this year? I don't even know, bro.
Because Arizona, like, they just lost the other day.
They
Number
lost
one
twice
seed.
in a row.
I don't think
Michigan's
BYU's
pretty
gonna make it
good.
far.
Michigan is pretty good.
Michigan's good.
The Big Ten has been pretty good this year.
I like their vibes. They got a good squad.
Yeah.
Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan. Like
Michigan?
Michigan.
Did y'all see what happened? Was it the other dude? It was like a situation where like he got kicked out, like, off the court. It was a hard foul. Like,
I saw a fight. I saw a real they were
the U has
boxing.
been hooping a little bit.
The U ain't gonna make it
They
nowhere.
beat Michigan.
Don't go
But
anywhere.
St. Thomas will beat the U.
I actually want to watch that. If
St.
that game,
Thomas will
I
be
actually want to
good.
watch that. No, I'm so serious.
Nah.
I actually want to watch that.
They got Austin Hero, but without the skill, bro. He can shoot it a little bit, but hey, man.
They got now they got some dollars over
They
there.
have
Regan Johnson.
They also a bro from Osceola. What's the name?
Osceola?
No, not Osceola.
TG?
TG. Isaiah or something.
Yeah, Regan Johnson.
Oh yeah.
He went.
He went to Osceola and TG. But
wasn't he Iowa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Miami, then
He's
he went
Miami,
Iowa.
the Iowa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I want to go to a game, St. Thomas versus Minnesota. I would go to that. I would pay money to see that.
I think you
I
gotta
see
go
it too,
hockey
I ain't gonna
though.
lie.
I think hockey more calm.
Hockey is more calm because we're a hockey state, which is crazy. We would have never guessed that. Nah, I would have guessed that.
I can't
It's
watch
winter.
hockey, bro.
Why not?
No, I can. Hey, I can watch hockey if we're talking like the Stanley Cup. Other than that, I can't watch hockey.
You been watching the Olympics?
I can watch hockey when they boxing.
Or the Olympics have been tough, bro.
Winter Olympics? Yeah, I haven't been
You watch
watching
Team Canada versus Team USA, bro. You got to watch that.
Name one player on Team USA.
I don't know about Team USA, but Canada though. Canada. I think Canada.
Name one player on Canada.
David. You know how I know that?
Because he's the best player in the world.
No. Back in the day when I was a practice,
Oh
Here
my
we
god.
go, bro.
practice mod. I was a mod. But we're not gonna talk about it.
Connor McDavid,
Yeah,
huh?
Connor McDavid was green, but he had him for Taco Tuesday. Hey, that was yesterday.
These are down
You're
again,
still on
bro.
Prize Picks?
No. I just, they be emailing me.
Oh, they're gonna catch you on the
shoot.
relapse.
No.
I can't go back. That was my income freshman year.
Hey. The thing is, if you just go to that email, go to the bottom, click unsubscribe.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do it
That's how
though.
they be getting
Manage
you.
preferences, huh?
That's how they be getting you.
I hate emailing lists, bro. My email currently is just filled with that inbox.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about internships, bro. When you get that email at 1 a.m. Bye, bro. I'm gonna be checking my email. Like,
What?
I just see a notification. I'm like, oh, so and so emailed me at like 1 a.m. Intern application.
Damn. All right, the youths will get up, man.
All right. That's it for Wingstop Wednesday, y'all.
Great food, man. Great food. Wingstop, go ahead and sponsor us. You know what I mean?
Please.
Go ahead and sponsor us. But yeah, that's it for Wingstop Wednesday for today, man. Any tidbits you guys want to give to the people?
Regan, start off.
February right now.
Mm-hmm.
Currently in the winter phase. Third leg out of 4. You know, some people like tend to have a little seasonal depression. Prioritize mental health.
Yeah.
Make sure you take your breaks as needed. Rest, get sleep. Corner. Midterms. I don't know. Some people got midterms. Hey, bro. You still got the whole semester to clutch up. Don't feel too bad. Don't get too low. You can get them next time, bro.
Real. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say, man. Comparison is a thief of joy, and make sure to protect your peace.
When it be uncomfortable, man. When you're uncomfortable, you get right, man. Do things you didn't think you could do.
Hmm.
But that was Wale.
He-Man J-Ty.
Maybe 2 times.
We're gonna see you next week.